Hello YouTubers, this is Maya. I'm broadcasting out the UK and of course you can see I'm wearing this funny thing. Well, this is going to be a compilation of videos all on hair and skincare routine that I do, and I haven't changed this routine much in the last 5 years, something like that. So not much has changed. So I will show you a few things that I do. And number one, I want to show you that I actually do as I preach. This on my head, I've just washed my hair, is an old t-shirt. Never, 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 never dry your hair in a towel. The friction will make your ends just rough, not shiny, and split or break if you've got longer lengths, or even if you've got brittle hair. So never, never, never do that. Always use an old t-shirt or something of that sort. And I've got, this is my husband's old t-shirt, so it's in an XL, I think it is, because I have long hair. I can now actually sit on my hair when it's open. And that is why it's wrapped up for a few minutes, then I'll take it down. And then, now, this is where some people have contrary arguments, and yes, they are right. I normally do not brush my hair when wet, okay? It's also a big no-no. And if you do, there is only one brush I advise, and that is, sorry, this is an old brush. When I say old, I mean it's been used a lot, so it won't look that nice and crisp. Then it is this one. And unfortunately, the logo is already gone. And this is from the company Wet Brush. And this is called the Wet Brush Pro Paddle, and that is the only one because it is so gentle to the hair. It really doesn't go, it goes through, and if there is a knot, it will stop at the knot and bend so that you can go through again. I will also be showing you how to actually brush your hair. But as I said, I normally don't brush my hair at all when it is wet. But if you are in a really big hurry and you really have to get it done in time, then that is the only brush I would advise using ever. Not a comb, nothing else, because all of that will rip hair, all of it. Talking of brushes, I have brought my 4 favorite brushes down, or the 4 that I, after many, many trials and tribulations, use. Number 1, I've already shown you, from the company Wet. Sorry, I'm making noise, excuse me. The next one is also from the company Wet, and this is called the Shine Brush. Okay, also same company. And this one has the difference, it has natural boar bristle in it. You see the natural boar bristle? So that will make your hair shine beautifully. I love this brush. As I said, if you have tangles, this is on dry hair only, okay? Dry hair only. If you have tangles, wavy hair, and people have told me also people with afro hair or very curly hair can use this. I don't know, I have wavy hair. I don't know, I use this. It's very gentle. Once again, the same properties as the other wet brush. It bends, so if there is a tangle, you can brush it through very gently and slowly. So that's the next brush I just love, and I'm not sponsored, by the way. These have all been bought by me, okay? I just find that these are the best ones I've ever had. Right, and then the next one is a natural boar bristle. Okay, this is not the ideal one. This is a traveling one I have that I can stick into my handbag. This, in fairness, doesn't quite do it for me because my hair, it just doesn't get through all of my hair. I have to separate it in parts and then go through, but it does work, and it's a lovely brush. This is, I can't remember, this is let me think, 20 years old, something like this brush, so it's super old. This little brush. So that's my next favorite. And then I have this, what I call the Beast. Okay, and that is from, I don't remember what the company is of this, but it was rather cheap. This was one of the cheaper ones. And then I have this brush. This is the most expensive of the four, and this is called from the Morocco Method, MoroccoMethod.com, and this has again boar bristle, and it has nylon. Now I love this because not only does it have the boar bristle, but it gets through my hair, and it is not hard but firm enough to also give your scalp a massage whilst brushing. That is why I love this one. I think I will replace the small one with the same company with natural boar bristle only. I think that's what I'll do, but they come at a premium price. They're around £40, something like that. Okay, there are more expensive ones around, but that's about as much as I will want to go. Okay, I do keep my hairbrushes a long time, so from that point of view it is economic again. So how do you actually take care of a boar bristle brush, whether it is with or without nylon? Well, I wash these, number one, I wash these brushes at least twice a month, number one. Okay, because when you brush a lot of gunk out of your hair, and with the current pollution in the world today, you need to do that. Okay, so I wash them twice a month, every fortnight sort of thing. I wash my hair, by the way, oh, that depends. Also fortnightly, sometimes I go longer. And why? Because I want to actually get the natural oils through my hair and protect my hair, and from stopping my scalp wanting to over grease my hair. So I do that maybe twice a year, once in the winter and once in the summer. And I put product on anyway, which I will come to in a later video. As I say, I'll have different clothes on and I'll have a compilation of everything all in one. So back to how to wash it. Lukewarm water, put some dishwashing soap into the water, and then I have a tub or a bowl, and you lay the brush in the warm water this way. But don't let it cover the whole brush. You only go up to the squidgy bit here, this bit. Okay, you just lay it in there. If your brush is very dirty, what you can do is, I haven't got a comb here, but you take a comb first before you put it into the water and brush out all the hair and the gunk like that. Take that away, and then you leave that in the water, in the warm water, for 10 to 15 minutes. Then I personally take an old toothbrush and brush all the extra bits out, and then after that I shake all the water out and then put it on a towel this way, towel, put the brush on top and leave it to dry overnight. Or if I'm in a hurry and I've got the radiators on, I put the towel and that on top of the radiator. That's how I clean my brushes. You have to clean your brushes, otherwise you're going to most probably infect your head and your scalp, because all the dirt will stay there and you can get then itchy skin and all the debris is still on your skin, and you can also get some nasty bacterial and fungi problems if you don't wash your brush. And it's cheaper to wash your brush than exchanging it, that's for sure. So much for the brushes. In the next little episode, I will show you my hair once it's dry. I will show you, maybe not in the next episode, but maybe the one after. I'm not quite sure in what sequence they will come. I will show you how to cut ends yourself, and I will show you how to make hair care oil, and also how to take care, what shampoos I use and what other bits and bobs I use, if that makes any sense. So shampoos, some are bought and others are natural. So I'll show you the hair care. And so until next time, see you, bye-bye. Okay, this is how I brush my hair. It's still slightly wet, so I'm starting with the wet brush. Okay, always from the bottom, going up slowly. It's damp. It's not wet, it's damp. Now that I've combed the major knots out, I can go from the top. So there you go. Don't know if you can see that. That's still slightly wet. And I will add the next one on. Okay, it's been 5.5 hours since I washed my hair. It is still a tiny bit damp, but I had to put the light on, as you see. But you can see there is already a shine, but because it still is, I wouldn't say damp, I don't know how to describe it, but you can feel it's not bone dry, let's say it that way. So now my second brush is going to be with this shine wet brush. Okay, once again I'm going from the bottom up to get the tangles out. Now to the other side. think actually, I think the last time I actually had a hair length video was when I did the curling sessions, as in with the roller set. Yes, a roller set. And or when I had the measurement of the corset, which you could see then, my hair was then up to just between my shoulder blades. That's where my hair, that was 4 years ago. I don't think it was, I think 4 years ago. And since, as you've seen on the picture, it's grown quite a lot, but I have also I cut my hair every 3 months, something like that. I cut my hair about 2 inches just to make sure that the ends are not so damaged. Get rid of the old. Okay, so I'm just feeling, and back here, right in the middle, is still quite damp. So I won't be going any further with this because I don't want to damage my hair. So that was the second brush. And you can see it is all detangled, easy detangled. And in the light you can see some of the shine already. And I've not put any product on my hair, nothing. Not put anything on yet. If I put product on, I normally put it down from ear downwards anyway. So I'll be back with you once it's dry, and then I can show you the last section of the hair brushing, as in the full dry brush. Speak to you later. Okay, it is now another hour and a half since I've spoken to you. My hair is now what I would call dry. Not bone dry, but dry enough to brush. So before it gets too late and the light gets even worse than it is now, I will show you how I do this. So I'm using my boar bristle brush, and I stand to the side, legs apart so that you're stable. Unlock the knees, so go slightly into a bending scenario. Flick my head over and brush from the top down. Okay, I'll show you this from this angle. And do the ends once more. Gather all the hair up, flick it back, let it settle a little bit. Bring it to one side, do the ends. There, I'll turn around for you. Get my hair from out of my earrings. There you go. Okay. Hope you can see that. There you can see the shine. No products, just shine. Right, tomorrow, and now you're going to think I'm a bit crazy, but that doesn't matter. It's worked for me since I was a teenager, and that's what I will carry on doing to keep healthy hair. If it's worked for me, that's how I will carry on, and that is to last night was full moon, so that was the ideal cutting scenario for the hair, was starting yesterday, but I have today and 2 more days to go to cut the tips off so that the hair is strong and healthy. And I'll only do the tips because I haven't done it now for, oh my golly, I think the last time I did it was actually in Spain. And that was, when did I come back? It was last year, May. So before May, when I came back in May. So I haven't cut my hair since May. I normally do it every 3 months. I don't know, and I'll show you some of my ends. Don't know if you can see that. Okay, I'll show you. Maybe a bit of colored paper. Okay, so it's hardly any split ends, but it's just starting. The last, I don't know, let me see, I'd say some of the hair ends, some of the hair ends, like the last 3 millimeters are now starting to get a bit old and cranky. Cranky is good. So I want to get those off. So I'll most probably do it tomorrow, and I'll record that as well, how I do that. And I'm only taking the tips off. I'm not doing any shaping. I'll leave the shaping. I might do that. The next opportunity is most probably March is too early, so I'm thinking most probably in April. Yeah, because mid-March is another opportunity, so either mid-April, yeah, I'm guessing mid-April will be the next opportunity that I would want to do that, as in proper shaping, where I'll take a couple of inches off. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing, and what that does, it'll keep the hair strong and keep the hair growth going. You can cut your hair also, because I want mine to grow and stay strong, but you can also cut your hair to grow especially slow. For example, when you want a style of hair that you don't want to change, there's also times when you do that best. So, but I want mine to keep growing and stay strong, and so that I don't have any split ends and the roots are healthy and vibrant. So I'll speak to you most probably tomorrow. See you later. Hi guys. Today I'm going to show you how I cut my hair, as I promised yesterday. First of all, the things that you will need: a brush. If your hair is very detangled, a detangler brush or one that gets the tangles out gently. You will need a comb. I think this one's nearly ready. This one is ready for replacement, so I will be replacing this one. You might need a clip, but you definitely will need 2 ties. Okay, there's oh, and of course scissors. Now this depends on what kind of haircut you're going to be doing. Today I think I'm going to, because I haven't done it for many months, it's now nearly a year since I've done it, so I think I'll be doing a proper shaping at the bottom, not too much, but just a proper shaping instead of just the ends trimming. So small scissors are for ends trimming, always very sharp ones. These are actually not hairdresser scissors, as you can see. These are very sharp sewing scissors. Okay, and in my case, I have 2 pairs of scissors for proper cutting. The big gun. These have been in my family for years. And the smaller ones. These are a bit more difficult because they've gone a bit stiff. Anyway, but I think I might be using this, but because these have not been sharpened for a while, I wanted to just show you how to sharpen these. Okay, so before I start, I just want to show you this. Okay, this is how I sharpen my scissors. And you can't do this with every kind of scissor. These have to be proper scissors. When I say proper scissors, I mean not paper scissors. Okay, right, let me put the screen down. So I have here just a mat so it doesn't slip. I have my scissors and a ceramic cup which has a raw edge to it. And this is the easiest and the best way to do it. You open your scissors, and this is the blade. The inside blade is what we'll be cutting. So you just drive that over the edge of the cup where the raw edge is showing. Okay. This is very gentle to the scissors, and I've been doing this for, I don't know, these scissors were used by my mother before me, so that's how old these scissors are. So they've always been the hair cutting scissors, and they've been passed down to me. And I'm not quite sure whether my grandma had these before. They're very old. Okay, so that should do it. Let's just get a piece of paper. And yes, I know I hold the scissors. I always hold them upside down. I don't know why. There. Perfect. If it can cut some paper, it will do. Right, that's how I sharpen my scissors. So now to the actual cutting. Of course, I put my hair every night before I go to bed. I put my hair into a plait, and during the day as well, because that actually protects the hair. That's why I do that. And I'll get on to one of the next videos will be all about the hair care or treatment routine. So brush your hair, make sure it's detangled. Okay, and the next thing you will have to do is from the back. Let me just check, because I haven't got a mirror here. Wait, I didn't do this properly. Brush it back. I want my natural. That's my natural parting, so wherever it falls naturally. Unless you've got a parting that goes down here, then you have to split it right in the middle. If it's a bit off center, like mine sometimes is, then that's all right. So now you take that natural parting, and I'm working here with the camera, so it's not ideal. You go all the way back down the back of your head, and I'll turn around so that you split your hair into two sides like that. Okay, and bring it forward. I hope you saw that. Okay, brush it once more. Okay. Right, I'm going to want to have a U shape to the ends of my hair. So what I'll do now is I'll make two ponytails rather tight. Make sure you get all the hair. And that's a Skype call coming in. Right, so now I've got my two ponytails here on either side. And now to get a U shape, there's three ways of doing it. If you look down, you'll get a very pronounced U. If you look straight ahead, it will be not so visible. And if you tilt your head back, then it will be almost straight, but with slight trimmings. That's what I want today. So what I'll do for that then is I'll look back and pull my hair tie down, right down to the ends. Right down to the ends. And I'm trying to gauge now how much I'm going to cut off. I don't want to cut too much off. And I think that's about it, yeah? What's that? Well, quite a bit, like from that much. Okay. And then I should, there's my newspaper. I'll put newspaper here so I can then just flick it. So then come the scissors. And cut. There you go. Now the next ones, look back again. Bring this down. And now I'm going to try match it up with the other. Yeah, and this side is actually more, so it shows how long I haven't done this. Yeah. So what's that? That's a full hand span actually. So that's how much I'm cutting off there. I knew they were getting wispy. I knew it. At this point, it doesn't matter if there's edges. Okay, so right. Now we go put the hair back again. Actually, we don't have to, just brush it through again. So I've cut quite a lot off today. Oh, what's happened now? My camera's gone. Something's happened! Right, I don't know what happened there, my camera vanished. So you've seen me cut the first bit, and you can see here already I have one long bit, but that doesn't matter. I'll cut that off in the next bit. So back goes everything. And now I'll put it into one low ponytail in the back. Okay, can you see that? Right. And now looking downwards, I'm going to pull this down. Bring it forward so I can see what I'm doing. What I now want to do is I want to just get the ends off here. So there I have now the last ends, and you see they're still quite different. So I'm going to go to the outermost end because I won't cut all. I don't want to cut them all. So I'll just take the most outer ones like that. And I'll just, oops. Okay, so I've only got the outer ones. You see there's quite a bit of a length difference here, and I'll just cut that bit off. There. Right, then brush it through again. Yes, I know it's quite a lot I've cut off today, but every now and then I do that. I rather lose a bit in length and have strong hair, strong and healthy hair, than long and scraggy hair. It makes all the difference. And I don't want to be cutting in the summer when everything is even more brittle than usual. So now for the last part, once again, brushed through. So this is the last part. You can skip this if you feel confident enough. I don't. I rather do it again. I want to round the ends off. So once again, I'm going to part more or less along my natural line. Bring it to the front. I won't need a hair band this time. Just make sure that it's all nice and straight. Go to the ends. Oops. I caught one from the front. Okay, do it again. Okay. Just bringing in the ends. You see there are still some differences. What I'm going to do now is just round this off a little bit. So I'm just cutting the straggly bits like that. Okay, I was just reviewing the haircut video and I noticed it didn't record the end of it. So So what I'll have to do is I'll have to show you the last bit. Well, as you said, the last bit that was shown was when I cut the one side and then the other. But it didn't show you what it looked like in the end. So here we go. So let me just undo my hair again. Okay. What I was telling you was that I cut a full hand off, so I can't sit on my hair anymore. And, well, this is what it looks like now. Okay, I hope you can see that. I'm standing on my tiptoes and I'm not. Okay, I hope you saw that. So I cut quite a lot of hair off to give it a healthy start, again, to grow strong, and that the old stuff is gone and it closes and seals the ends off. So I'll add that on. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.